So, some of your best traits can be used to harm you at a bad company. For example, if you're a good worker, that's awesome. If you see yourself as a good worker, if that's part of your identity, that's great. Maybe keep that to yourself when you're at work because if people know, especially if a bad leader, if an exploitative leader knows that you view yourself as a good worker and that's part of your self-esteem and part of how you see yourself, then they will say, okay, well, if you're such a good worker, then you can do all of these things. And then it becomes like this catch-22 where if you push back or you're not able to, live up to all these expectations, or they don't like the way that you're working for whatever reason, then that means that they can come at you and say, well, you're not as good of a worker as I thought. And that can be really devastating to your self-esteem. So if you if you want to not be exploited by that, maybe just don't let people know that you think of yourself as a good worker, but also keep in mind that being a good worker means different things to different people, and you can have your own definition that is independent of whatever place you're working. Like that definition doesn't have to be the same. This will protect you from being exploited because again, if you center your self-worth around being a good worker, but then if you don't live up to certain extreme expectations, you're going to start to doubt yourself when a bad boss tells you that you're not as good of a worker as you thought you were. So just to keep that in mind because it's hard out there and there's no goddamn reason for the good things about you to hurt you in the long run.